Alright, I am still getting up really late in the day, so that's just what the schedule is like right now. Nope, no, no. Okay, those things seem to be large. Okay. My timing was a teeny tiny bit off there. Not that it matters since we're going to get poisoned. I'm going to look up something because I realized I think that door is actually where we go to face Beelzebub. Nocturne. Only appears in the updated release. Yeah. Okay, characters. Okay. Fourth Kalpa map. How to get to Beelzebub. Thank you, GameFAQs. That's get, not get to. Alright. Eternity Corridor, 12 meters of eternity. Oh, let's just keep going forward then. You know, you are down here, so... There. Okay, so something about our stats affects those stupid corridor, the falling areas. She's in love with the with Beelzebub. That is wild. But hey, whatever you're into, I guess. Okay, Choo Choo Rocket. Time to make me invisible again. Just messing with my microphone. And this is another burial chamber? No. The only death zones. Okay. Ah. That's right, you need a specific Kagutsuchi to make the fiends. Okay, this is the all Ma Dine spells one. No thanks. Now we're gonna run around in a circle. Soma. See, this is just a blank dead wall. Okay. He charges a flat like 5,000 feet. The cursed areas in this labyrinth were created by the wicked king, who is in the room ahead. The curse will be lifted if the king is defeated, so if by some miracle you manage to defeat him, you might want to go back and revisit each Kalpa. You know those golden doors that are in different parts of the labyrinth? I heard there's a guy who knows how to open them. If you're lucky, maybe you'll run into him. Of course, I highly doubt you'll last long against the Wicked King, let alone defeat him. You talked a whole lot. Okay. Okay. So that's where we are. So there's the road to hell. Then there's Hell's Vault. Then there's Hell's Maze. And Hell's Hall. so these maps are mildly handy. But I think I want a more direct guide. Okay, none of that. Sorry, game 8. Whoops. I somehow accidentally closed that entire window. There we go. Go back. There we go. There we go. This is a GameFAQs map. Hell's Hall is the one that is necessary for progress. Which is good because this map has them labeled. Road to Hell, Hell's Vault, Hell's Maze, Hell's Hall. That is the one that is necessary. Okay, and so that's the one that's on Empty Kagutsuchi. Okay, 1, 3, 5, and 7 lead to the Hell's Hall. 2 and 6 lead to Hell's Maze. Four and 8 lead to the vault. Okay, so I'm going to look up something else. Nocturne, Hell's Maze, to see if there's any reason to go in there. Specific fact. Once again, GameFAQs, so great. CFV. Okay, so we'll do the Hell's Vault. Okay. the guide is like, do all of them. And I just, okay, sure. It's an old game facts thing, so uh, we are at half. So can we? Nope. Okay. No, let's do the odd one. That's handy to know. This only goes back to the entrance. Now, we were on a 2, so I'm not 100%. All I know is that we weren't on a new. Go on this side? Yes, okay. Yeah, we need to activate that switch over there. Tet Raja Rock. Oh, we made it to B. This is B2. No. Do not trust those hussies. Well, here's the funny thing. We want that Abaddon. So let's try seducing him. Oh, duh. I forgot where in the world I was. But we got into that fight I was meaning to get into because I completely forgot. But now she's 80. Sorry, that personally amused me. And then we will summon our Black Frost. Yeah, because you have to be within 4 levels of its new level for the evolution. I think it's called mutation, but I prefer evolution. Okay, so now we're on now we're on half. Oh, Vitala. I was actually worried for a second that it got Queen Mob. We are dumping Dormina. Okay, the map can't be used here in the vault. So I'm going to pull up the vault map. So we started here. Okay, this is where Game 8 has a better map. So we started here, then we went to G. So now we have to find the other. We have to find another G. Okay, so there. Oh, I guess we're trying to make our way to J. Okay, which is actually quite simple. Does this one tell me what's in the vault? Cash cube, mystical chest. Cash cube, mystical. There. Is that also a cash cube? What is that? Oh, right. That's the guy. Okay. There's a guy in here where you literally have to wait for like 4 minutes. Anyway, I do believe we just go this way. Like, there's other chests in here. I went the wrong way. Did I go to F? Nope, that would have kept me in there. Oh, I went to that K. And okay, so that took me to the exit because I misread the map. Yeah, I'm reading this map. So if we go to H instead, okay, I should have gone straight forward. It's whatever phase it is when we examine. And then we went this way. And then let's just go Oh, we just missed this, so we're gonna stand here like idiots. And as long as we don't go into any of... I don't know if alcove is exactly right. I also missed this last time we were in here. I just kind of ran past it. I'm still gonna throw down those estomas just in case. Just in case. I realize that doing this might have been a bad idea, but I know which two directions not to go. And so, of the two directions left, one won't teleport me, so... Yep. This did not take me where I thought it would. And of course we gotta run around like idiots for that chest as well. So there is a door? No, it took me exactly where I thought it would. I just forgot where I was going. And we do not go through that door. Here, sorry. I wonder what level they're expecting me to be for this spot. There's the Death Stone, or a Death Stone. And then here's the way we go. What's your hurry? Not even giving a second to last the poor old guy on the side of the road. It's a shame what this world's come to. You young folk gotta get your priorities straight. You see, sometimes you just need to relax and pay no heed to the time. Don't you agree? So I'm just gonna set my controller down. It is 9:33 p.m. And I can't not be in this window because it pauses the game. I don't even have my phone. It's 9:34, so we gotta wait till 9:38 because I don't know how many seconds that took. But I have a whole second computer. I'm just looking for something. So just kind of. Oh, Flash Mahjong, that totally cheats every time. Oh, that's right, we can't play that because Adobe Flash Player no longer functions. Boy, I forgot about that. Very sad. That can be a deleted bookmark. That probably doesn't work either, wow. Oh geez, are you also dead because of Flash? Although you probably died for other reasons. Delete that. How about you? Wow, that still works. Turn that sound off. I don't know how much of that you heard. $299.56 meters. Anyway, we can close that. Yes. Oh, I can see that you've been listening. Uh, and one. And a Death Stone. And then run around like a jerk face. Oh, but I need to look at the map. Now that time is no longer an issue. That goes to K, and then that goes to F. Where's where is it? Oh, and then, okay, so F is back where we started. And then we'd want to go to A. Then A's there, and then A to B. B to C. C to D, and then that's the Maka Tunnel. Okay. I was just looking into the future. Oops, let's move my mouse. There we go. There's only so many Death Stones you need. There's the Four Horsemen, that's 4. Matador, Hellbiker, Daisoju, that's another 3, because that's as far as I felt like counting. So that's 7. And then there's Trumpeter and Harlot, that's 9. And I think that's all of the fiends. Besides ourselves. Yep. Oh, nope. Ah. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's funny. Yeah, but I don't need to go back. I don't... Which direction are we going? Let's go on 6. Okay, we're in Hell's Maze now. Let's pull up that. Wait, I don't need to use that mouse. Let's use this mouse. I do kind of want to go back in there. Oh yeah, I did go the wrong way because I misinterpreted my signals. Because that's at least one or two more chests before the Hall of Money. so actually this is super easy. Straightforward 3 times and to the right twice. Okay, so now I gotta ask the internet another question. Like, what's the point of Hell's Maze? Oh, right. Okay, so I'm in the maze because there's 2 or 6. I'm glad I did that on accident. Okay, so this is one of those multi-step nonsense things. Okay, let me bring back up the map. Ah, okay. Hey, you. This is a prison for souls. Once you're inside, you can never get out. But if you do find out, please let me know. Hello. The sound of the bell unites a soul to a body. There was a guy who managed to escape this prison, and that's what he used to say. I wonder what he's doing now.
You're a freaky looking demon. Hey, I want to ask you something. Do you think it's wrong to kill to your heart's content?
Yes?
Whatever. You sound just like a human. Humans can be more cruel than you think. Much more than any demon.
And then because of the way this maze works... Oh, battle got canceled, so good. So now we go straight up this way. No one can escape from this prison. You might as well give up all hope. Just look at me. I'm going absolutely nowhere.
Work hard, do your best, and eventually, you'll get somewhere. That's something I've always believed. So I made my contribution to society by doing just that. My company grew as a result, and became highly regarded by all. Do you think my life was a success?
Yeah.
That's what everybody else thought too. People envied me for my fortune. Until that one day. For the first time in my life, I had the urge to kill. So much anger. All because of that boy. Even to this day, I still ache for revenge. Of course, I didn't have the balls to do anything about it back then. When I was still playing by society's rules.
That is some wild stuff. One of those was Sakahagi, and one of those was Futomimi. Can you guess who was who? Okay, so now, I said this before, but I forgot. 1, 2, 3, and then over 2. Escaping ain't gonna do you any good, mannequin, but I'd let you know if the game let me. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, that guy's kind of a signpost. There are 2 souls with extraordinary power imprisoned here. Have you talked to either of them? Oddly enough, it feels like I've met them somewhere before. I think here? Yep, there's the exit. Don't get too close, it's dangerous. Just kidding. You think this is the exit? There's a guy who escaped from here with something he called the Afterlife Bell. He was saying that the bell had the power to just resurrect the dead. That's true. I wonder if he'll come back to life in a cemetery somewhere. That last part, unnecessary. But no, I guess that's the clue to, Okay, so... we're going back into the, we go this way. Oh, there are more, there are more of these chests. See, now I gotta check the map again. So we are here, and we want to go south. Beto life. Great chakra. And then we do not go through that door. Right. I mean, we got to open that chest first, but... yeah, because we avoid that way and go that way. It is funny. It's like, I don't need to open any more treasures for the rest of the game. But I'm like, oh, death stones. Maybe I do want to do that. Oh, Sakahagi and Futomimi. I did say I wanted them. Excuse me. Definitely getting our steps in, I guess. Imagine playing this in VR and actually having to walk this much. Like the kind of VR where they have like those special treadmill things. Oh, they're coming up from behind too. That is a record and completely unnecessary, and we're never doing that again. Huh, that put us right back where we started. Or not right back where we started. I think I'm actually weak to Zan. Oh, Ice Drain. That's right, you have mana refill. We're gonna dump Kinspeak. Also gotta remember that I need him, for something. I don't remember what. Okay. I'm going to read this again. So the road to hell. Where are you? So we went to the maze, we went to the wall, and we have not gone to Hell's Hall. Oh, they have everything in a slightly different order. Okay. I'm looking at the game facts. Well, let's go for Hell's Hall. Because I have a feeling we're going to have to run into Mothman. Because we... Yeah, because that's B2 and we couldn't do any more of it. We're on 5. I just got to see if this goes somewhere different. There we go, Road to Hell. I don't think we've done this. Oh. I see. There's a sidewall thing that I'm not looking at. Hold on, gotta scratch. An awkward spot. So now when it hits 3 again. There it is. There's another Death Stone. I have 8 out of my presumed 9 Death Stones. Burial chamber. You don't have to be so sarcastic. I already found the Death Stone. Road. Yep, okay. Yep, did everything here. So now we do Hell's Hall, which may or may not involve running into a Mothman. It's going up. This is going up, isn't it? Yep, okay. We got some time on our hands. I'm also trying to think, did I mentally miss any of the fiends? There's the four horsemen. There's the biker, the matador, the priest, the trumpeter, and the harlot. 5 and 4. I know light and dark. She is strong to all magic, but okay. Weak dark, that's bad. Okay. Fizz, light, and dark. Jeez. Okay. You and you. We're going to summon you because you're strong. You because knowing physical on top of everything else seems good. Okay, so we're in this kind of land again. Going to check the map. Okay, so we're actually going to have to walk around like Dorcas is, I think. The map doesn't work here. Okay. There you are, Mothman. Hello, you. Our leader's room is there. Be careful. Okay, so... First, we got to do this. Okay, so we beat Beelzebub first. So we are facing human Beelzebub. Or will he turn to his fly form? Or quite bored.
Remember this. The demons of chaos are all waiting for that moment.
It's like, it's the post-apocalypse. There's a bunch of dumb reasons going around. And the best reason, the reason to forget all this, is tied to the Ultimate Warrior's face paint. And talks with about as much sense.
The moment when a new demon is born, and Lord Lucifer makes his final decision.
Hold on, someone is asking me a question, and I probably should answer now. But we have to prove our worth.
But you must first demonstrate that you are worthy of my help.
What'd I say? Oh, does he? Oh, and he transforms into his fly form.
Is more suitable for this test.
Oh, that saves us having to be a two-phase boss fight at least. Brrr.
Now, prove your strength to me.
So the reason why I had to be very particular with my team is that he does a...
The demonic power given to you by Lord Lucifer.
is that he has an all-target insta-kill that'll hit you unless you are absolutely immune to dark. Oh, it's Tarot Kaja for fun. She has terrible skills. That's Rakunda for fun. Let's pretend Berserk is a good skill. Let's focus.
Now, let us begin. I hope you don't die too easily.
Tarot Kaja number 2. Rakunda number 2. Let's just do a regular attack. And let's pretend Deathbound is a good skill. Let's do another Tarot. Actually, jeez, he hit for a lot.
That was a good warm-up. Well, my subordinates are getting restless, so let's start the real battle. Feel my power, demi-fiend.
Third Rakunda. Yeah, keep doing that. That exact thing is my favorite thing that you are doing. Oh. Fourth Rakunda. I'm going to do one more pretend Berserk actually hits more than once. Oh, we got him. I do like the little skull and crossbones on his wings. And that he still has the tiger thing. Like, you can see all of the things that are a nod to his human form. Hey, look, we can open those magic doors if they led to anything I cared about. Hey, he got diorama now. No, because I don't trust you at all. 66, 66, 6 Mecha. Or 66, 6, 66, I guess. Okay, where are we on the... Oh, good. Magic Incense. Strength Incense. And 3 diamonds. Okay, I will admit I am a sucker for shiny rocks. I am Treasure Goblin Magpie coated. Oh hey, look, it's gone. Where the heck are you? Oh, that's... No. Okay, so that tells us to go talk to that other person. So our map is still locked. Okay, so that was where that is. That's there. Okay. Oh, yep, and there's another treasure up over here. Look at that. Hey, that's our 9th Death Stone. So that's good. Yep, this is the way back. This is the way down? Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, so we got to get the star key before we can go any higher or deeper. You know, the opposite of what I said. Which is fine. It's fine. I wonder if that place is still cursed. Or if it's not cursed anymore and I wasted my time and energy going in there before. This isn't exactly a complicated floor anyway. The walls are still illusions though, and that is awesome. So, third Kalpa. That's all on me, because I was trying to avoid a bunch of stuff. But it don't matter. Yeah, we're going back into the third Kalpa. Oh, man. Because I don't need to heal just yet. Or should I say, heal my MP. I think I missed an item. Hugging the bottom works for most of it, but whatever. Yeah, we go down... Actually, let's go through magic. Because I can. I may as well. How about you? And they are, of course, one-way doors. And this whole place's entire job is to inconvenience me. We did immediately find a ladder down, though, so that's wild. Thing I recently noticed because of Black Frost, these things have tails. Never noticed that. Never noticed that before today. August 11th, 2026. This is the wrong Kalpa. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, Starkey door. Yeah, this is the Rhino Kalpa, not the Cursed Kalpa. Yeah, this rusty camouflage is the correct place. I think. Yep, okay, up there. You know what, the Kalpas remind me of another game that I don't think I ever finished, but now that I'm thinking about it, I want to go back and play it again. It was called Baroque, and it's spelled just like I think it was a fashion and architecture trend. BROQUE, Baroque. This place still cursed? Nope. And that was kind of like a dungeon delver thing. I think it was a PS2 game, so I wonder if I have the ISO for it. Liking Shin Megami Tensei games really put me out there to find like just weird games that were kind of dark. Like not necessarily twisted, but just like with this vibe. Actually, I thought you were a different demon, and I forgot. Right. Okay, thank you. Now we leave the Labyrinth of Amala for like several things. By several things, I mean like 2 things. Man, we were very wrong. We go up this way. God, these walls make me itchy. This is very like Bloodstream. Well, this is one of the easier ones, and I'm just being bad. So now that I've got an item that probably isn't very good. Sacred water, whatever those things do. I think those cure, like, panic and stuff. So first, as always, back to Asakusa. Best place to heal, because it's so convenient. We're going to throw our save right here. Okay, so where was... I think it was in Shibuya? No. The lounge we're looking for is in Ginza. Yes.
Hold!
He sold the star key to a mannequin because we raided his room. Although I don't know if... Hello. He follows the isolation, I think. Or at least he was just talking about Isamu's take his ball and go home society. You know, I'm not going to worry about that until the next time I'm somewhere where the XP matters. Kai. Ikebukuro. Yeah, I think Ikebukuro will take me. For some reason, I thought there were pigeons here, where all those stains are, and I'm like, what? I don't remember there being non-demon birds. Remember how I kept thinking this was someplace interesting and new and different? We got the afterlife bell. Asakusa again, because that's where the mannequin is. Poor Hijiri. He wasn't as much of a main character as he thought he was.
Welcome. Oh. That's what I'll do. What do you want? Well... What do you want? I'll do it!
You know what? This is mildly faster. Okay. Let's throw down a save. We don't technically need this tab anymore, but I like having this maze up. We don't need that tab. Oh, we don't need that tab, but I want to check this over here really quick. What's this all about? Oh, okay. I ain't saying any of that out loud, but that was funny. Okay, fifth Kalpa is the Giramakala. And we need Metatron to open that door. Nocturne star key doors. Okay, that's a death stone on the... Oh, wait, no, that uses the moon key, and I don't know if I went back for it. That's a moon key. That's moon key. That's moon key. Okay, those are magic and strength doors. I don't... Okay, this guide has way too much information, as it turns out. see, which Kalpa is this? Okay, that is the third Kalpa, right? Yes, okay. Well, now I've been out of this window for so long. Yep. Straight forward into the third Kalpa. Well, I think it might be faster to go to the fourth and back up. No, I don't want to have to go through two of these. Going back into the magic area since I got down there so fast. I went the right way. I went the correct way so quickly. It is mildly interesting. Oh, hello. We're going to be here for a while. That the third door is luck and not like vitality or agility. Oh, we're not going to be in here as long as I thought. I thought it was going. Hello. Thought it was going in the other direction. Oh, right. Attack Mirror. Now we'll be here for a while. We're waiting for Zero Dark to Estoma. Balm of Rising. And a chakra pot that we just had enough time to get to. Oh, we got to be careful. My butt. That is me shaking my butt at all the enemies who can't get to me. Oh wow, there's 2 treasure chests in here. I did not see that second one. Bead chain. Soma. Well, we're going to go back this way first. Alright, here, yep. Hold on. Boy, it sure is nice to have gone in a direction before. And knowing that you don't need to go through a certain door. Oh, this is another teleporter. Okay, fair enough. Oh, that put us all the way back to the beginning. Okay. I wish these ones would stay open, but they are also loading screens, so they can't exactly not. Oh, let's oh, this takes us downstairs as well. Okay. Ah, but takes us downstairs to the other downstairs. Oh, I'm well, I know my alignment now. I don't know which one that one is, but it's not the one that I want. Boy, it'd be funny if you maxed out a demon and couldn't get out of here. This one is a wild ride. I got off the ride early. That was... That was the whole purpose of the Star Key, just this wild tangent. Moving my butt on my chair, don't mind me. Tried to go into the middle, but bad at aiming. Still got 55 Maca. The only thing we don't use from previous ones is magnetite. Probably because we're so post-apocalyptic that we don't need it, since we're not in the real world. You know, we're not in normal base reality. We're in the vortex world, so magnetite isn't necessary. Magnetite was brought back in 5, but it had a different purpose, if I'm not mistaken. That's how you used your ultimates. That's me trying to remember and not being 100% certain. Those things beat like a heart. I didn't notice that before. Although not quite like a heart, you know, not like on a double bass rhythm. honestly forgot about those middle ones. Now we do still get into fights in this Kalpa. But that probably makes them fewer. Oh, right. Nope. Okay, now we gotta wait for it to be 6. Okay, that is something I can do within the next day. I was just looking at a message. And by within the next day, I mean after after this recording.
I've lived my life causing nothing but pain and suffering for others.
Actually, this guy might be Fudomimi. Like, the way... Hold on. Scratching my back. Because the way... In my head. The way that he talked where he was like, yeah, I love murder. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how Sakahagi was. But if you look at their hair... The other guy has Sakahagi hair.
I never once felt bad about it. And I don't regret living that way either. But when I met that girl, the words just slipped out of my mouth. Everyone has kindness in their heart. Why the hell did I say that? Maybe I was just curious what it was like to be close to someone. To belong. If I could live my life again, I'd want to be the kind of person who everyone wants around.
Damn, what am I saying?
Why am I getting all emotional? You're really one weird demon. I've never told anyone about this before. Hey, by any chance, would you be able to guide my soul from here?
Yes.
I guess it's time to say goodbye to this place. The part of my soul that I was missing. The me that I really wanted to become. It's gonna wait with other demons for a new life.
This is like the second to last time I'm going to see you, so... Well, I can never tell you the way out. Though it ain't safe for mannequins, so it's probably best that you stay here.
So much time has passed, yet my soul still burns with rage. I should have taken revenge back then. for what that boy did to me. I sense that you have a power beyond that of any ordinary demon. Would you be willing to lead my wandering soul to salvation?
Of course.
I can see my writhing heart. A new shape surrounds it. I am in a place that gives rise to many demons.
Never thought I'd be happy to see a cop, 'cause that cop lets me know I'm going in the right direction. Yay. See, it does little beats. Although I guess it is like a heartbeat, because that is pretty stable. Let's look inside the people. We don't need to watch people look in animation. Boy, this is even louder than before.
At last, you have restored all of the menorahs to their rightful places. I promised earlier that I would answer all of your questions, sparing no detail.
Buckle in.
It may have occurred to you that the menorahs were not, in fact, stolen.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out fairly quickly. Basically, the first time one of them called themselves your servants in the first place.
In truth, my master gave them to those whom he deemed worthy. I must apologize for not being honest with you, but there is a reason.
A lowercase r reason, for the record.
If you listen to what I have to say, I am sure you will understand. The forces of light and darkness have fought throughout the universe, even beyond the flow of time. Their battles have affected every living being in existence. Demons and humans are no exception. They have simply been cogwheels in the infernal machine called war. And the war still rages on, even as we speak. However, one individual vowed to put an end to this eternal war. He decided to create a demon of chaos, one that would inherit his will and enter the final battle against the forces of light. The fiends were prepared for the creation of that demon. He believed that by challenging and overcoming death, the demon would become the fruit of destruction, the black hope that we had awaited for so long. That is what he and my master planned. The fiends and the labyrinth of Amala were ordeals meant to test you. One fiend challenged you, unaware of the truth, while another fiend fell to you, dreaming of a future of chaos. Yes, this was all in preparation for the final battle. You have vanquished all the fiends, and now here you stand, just as he hoped. A demon with the strength to become the champion of chaos. So, will you lend your strength to us, for the sake of all who live in darkness? I cannot force you to help us. If you choose to walk the path of a human, then there is no need for you to return here. But, if you have doubts about the laws of the universe, about fate, or the providence of the Absolute One, then you should come to us at the very bottom of the labyrinth. There, you shall be born again as a full demon, body and soul. Let me conclude by telling you about a human who has crossed your path. One who is drifting, being kept alive by fate. It is my master's wish that you listen before deciding upon a path to take. The man I am referring to was known as Hijiri in your previous world.
Oh, huh. We only see this idiot again going for the TDE.
He died, but as fate would have it, he carried on in the Vortex world. Think back to when you first met him, to when the conception occurred.
He was not inside the building, was he?
Hijiri shared the fate of all the others who perished in the dawning chaos.
Yeah, he was not in the medical center, even though he was headed that way.
As he was heading to the hospital where you already were, the conception began, and his life ended.
Interesting, actually.
Did it not seem odd to you that he was in the Vortex world, unaffected, unchanged? It was all because of the mortal sin which he committed. He was a being toyed with by fate, denied the respite of death, and condemned to carry the burden of atonement forever.
The Kane?
His punishment was to see with his own eyes all that happens in the world, to record the balance of events through all the ages. A task as endless as scooping water out of the sea with a cup. He was condemned to wander the infinite span of time. Man can change the course of his next life by virtue of his karma. But that privilege was taken away from Hijiri. Though his body may perish, his soul will remain unsaved. He must continue on with his task. He lives a cursed, eternal life, just like a demon.
I honestly don't remember this from the last time I played this game.
Watch and record the history of the world. Witness the entirety of the endless war between order and chaos. That is your punishment for your unforgivable sin. Do you understand now? By the will of a monarch, he was given a life of torment, and emerged in the Vortex world without realizing that he had died.
And he got
Soon
sacrificed.
after, your paths crossed again. That is probably because you have the potential to affect the course of the new world. So by accompanying you, he has unknowingly been fulfilling his destiny. Tragically, he has no memory of his sin, his punishment, or even his death. He believes that he survived the conception, and has acted accordingly. As for the result of his efforts, you already know the outcome. In the body of a mannequin, Hijiri challenged those vying for creation.
Oh, he was a mannequin the whole time, just without any of the affectations.
And he lost his body once again. He is now on a journey to a new land of suffering. But his will can never be freed, and his sin never redeemed.
You know, for people who like commenting, which there aren't a lot of you unless you're helping me, which those people, thank you. What sin did he commit, really? You can, if the wiki ever explains it, you can point to that. I'll probably look it up later anyway. But like, did he double dip his chips in the communal nacho bowl? What did he do? What thing did he do?
Do you want your life to be predestined as well? Or would you rather choose your own actions? If you do not wish to be ruled by destiny, if you would prefer to walk with demons on a new, untrodden path, then please, come visit my master. You can open the door ahead with the menorah I gave you. Will you come meet my master?
I will.
Then, we will be waiting in the deepest part of the labyrinth. I will open the way to the last door. Please use the menorah and come see us. We look forward to seeing you soon. Until then.
And everybody clapped. I look forward to never doing this again. My menorah is the final menorah. Sovereignty makes sense. We gotta go back and save. See, I think I kind of want to hang out over here for that item. didn't show up that time. That's fine. How are my stats? Still don't know what that paw print Magatama is all about. Oh yeah, I have, like, that's dark, that's dark. That's dark. But light, 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 neutral, neutral. Anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today. Next time is the 5th Kalpa. And then however long that takes, you know, after that. And that's not where I wanted to go. That's where I wanted to go. See you next time.